Hey guys, it's Michelle and Marcela here coming to you from ihelpmoms.com, where we make motherhood easier, healthier, and happier. Really excited about today's topic. And they always seem to come at the perfect time. My little 4-year-old is going to big camp with her 6-year-old sister. And I swear the bus, we just always have a little bit of a hiccup issue when we begin the process. And she couldn't find her bus, and so she gets off like this little 4-year-old crying so much. And she, the next day, of course, was like, I'm not going. I'm not getting on there. I'm not going. So the topic is, how do we help our kids when they are struggling? I am so excited to talk about this. And that's just a simple example. We're going to talk about other struggles that kids go through, right? But let's just talk about what are some of the signs to recognize that our child is struggling and could use our help.
Okay. This is a really important topic because I want to teach you guys the difference between the natural ups and downs of childhood, right? So you've heard me say this before. One of the goals of early childhood is emotional regulation.
Yep.
So they will feel things intensely. So 1 minute they're having the best day, the next minute it's the end of the world. But you want to pay attention to things that are out of the ordinary. Right? When they are afraid or worried or upset, or they keep asking about a topic, something is going on. I want you to stop and listen. Awesome. So it's really important to not say, don't feel that way. It's really important to not go into, oh, don't worry, like just dismissing it, because it's sort of like our knee-jerk reaction to go into fix-it mode. And to just like get on with life because I know we're busy, we have dinner, we have to make dinner, we have to get them to school, we have to get them to camp. And so a lot of times, you know, their emotional life doesn't fit in our schedule.
Yeah.
But it's really important to stop and make time. So they bring up an issue that is bothering them. I want your first reaction to be, I'm listening, tell me why, and I'm glad you're telling me this.
Opening up that space, which we talked about. I absolutely love that. So you said something really important, and I want to touch on it again, is I think as mothers, our intuition is to go into fix-it mode, right? And it's just kind of that knee-jerk reaction. So tell us, what are some things that we can do, and why is it, more importantly, maybe why is it so important that we don't just go into fix-it mode?
Okay. So children process emotion in layers. Okay, so I want you to imagine you're painting something from IKEA, like a piece of furniture from IKEA. You have to put on one coat, you have to let it dry and come back to it. So a lot of times when you just want to go into fix-it mode, you are bypassing a lot of opportunities for them to process emotion and work on developing emotional regulation. So when they come to you and they're struggling with something, I want you to see that first interaction like one first coat of paint.
Wow.
So that first interaction with them, you're doing so much more. You're not just fixing. I want you guys to look long term.
Yeah.
You're not just fixing a problem that's happening. You're teaching them about how to deal with uncomfortable feelings.
So important in life, right?
So we have to listen. We have to listen to what's going on. So remember what I said, like, and this is something I learned from a wonderful, really important mentor in my life that he taught me, Marcela, it's never about the thing. Yeah. It's never about the thing. That thing is just another opportunity that we have to teach them about how they handle uncomfortable feelings.
Yeah, I love it. So definitely, you know, not just going into the knee-jerk fix-it mode is so important for their emotional development. I absolutely love that. So one of the things you and I have talked about is, even in the situation I mentioned at the beginning of the show with my daughter, is that these struggles, these uncomfortable situations can be such a beautiful opportunity to build a stronger connection. So I want you to tell us, what is the most important thing we can do when we do see our kids going through struggles, which is normal and it's fine, but what's the most important thing that we can do?
So showing empathy is one of those key components to really healthy, happy, loving relationships.
Wow.
So you're busy, you're running late, but when your child comes to you that they're struggling with something, you have two paths that you can take. You can either stay on the train, I need to keep this schedule going, or you can stop for a second and just say, you know what, I'm here for you, I'm sorry this is happening. And in that moment when you choose that other route, and sometimes it could be like, honey, I only have a minute. You know, I want to stay true to the reality of our lives, right?
Love that.
But just saying like, I'm so sorry this happened. I'm so sorry you're struggling. I have to do this. Can we talk about this in a minute? Or can we talk about it in the car? Or, but I want you to show empathy. Showing empathy is the first thing. So remember, it's not what you think is important. It's what they're telling you is important to them. So it's their toy that they lost and they're devastated. It's that they, they're sad about how somebody talked to them at school. Whatever it is, like in our minds, we sometimes right away say like, is this important or is this not important?
Yeah.
But if they're telling us, it's important to them.
Just incredible, incredible, simple, right? Positive parenting advice. I love it. So the biggest takeaway is just making sure that we look at these opportunities when our kids are struggling as a chance to really connect with them, as a chance to create a safe space and to truly listen and care about their perspective. I could not love that anymore. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
If you want to learn more about these amazing positive parenting foundations, make sure you subscribe, get our notifications with that little bell, follow us at ihelpmoms.com. We appreciate you. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.